All right, here we go. It's Chaotic Crypto. This is where we defy tyranny. I've rebranded the channel, looking to build a new kind of rebrand a little bit in preparation for the next bull market that's going to be coming. And it might be another year or two. It might be some consolidation up and downs before we really start going parabolic, but it's pretty much inevitable. I mean, with everything going on in the world, they're going to be forced to have to print more money. We're going to have to see where that's going to lead and how it goes. I mean, but I'm going to state a few things and reasons why I think this is pretty much the bottom consolidation. And we'll likely be getting some upward action soon. I want to go out on a limb and say it, but short of the stock market crashing, which is very unlikely to happen because of elections coming up. They've done a ton of interest rate hikes. They've already priced in a 75 basis point. I think they'll probably do a 0.5 or something like that for the election. They might even give them even more of a layup than that. You know, the way things are going, the way the politics are going right now. Those in power right now want to keep that power, and they'll probably even go as far as rigging the machines again. Another reason why we need blockchain. Putting the voting on the blockchain will completely destroy any ability to manipulate the votes and stuff like that. But past that, we're going to look at a couple of things. The biggest thing that I'm seeing right now is the VPVR support is just becoming massive in this range. It's becoming like similar to last cycle's 3K or even the 10K level. We now have we're building more support now in this level than we had even at the 10K support on one of my charts. So it's really interesting to see what's happening. I'll pull out, expand out again. And we've also been in this range since June. So, I mean, we've been in the 18 to 23K level for almost 4 months now, which is pretty incredible, in my opinion. Here, let's see. This computer's being a little bit wonky. Yeah, it's still saying our major support is at 10K right now. I don't agree with that, mainly because that would defeat the entire cycle mentality. If we go down there, we'll be going to another cycle that this just doesn't make any sense to me. It just makes zero sense. So people can say and think what they want. Everyone's fully entitled to it. But I mean, look, here's where I'm seeing it right here. Okay. Yeah, from 15K. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Finally caught up. Yeah, here's the 10K level, the VPVR support. Now that's where the most buying and trading happened 2-3 years ago. I mean, that's a long time ago, and that is now being dwarfed at this range. So we're building crazy good support. So I'm seeing us go up to 30, 35, maybe even 40K in the next few months, and come back down and probably retest this as support. That's what I'm seeing. It just makes sense. We've had a couple of bad months here. October generally is a bullish month, and it just makes sense. I mean, we've had how many days of extreme fear on the fear and greed index? Take a look at that even. I mean, it's just been completely just, here's the year. I mean, we're at this level down here. We've been down here for just months. It's just very, very interesting to me. And it just makes sense that we go up and start making some moves. In the short term, we got 4-hour support. Stochastic is exhausted. Once we get above this line of resistance, it's game on. And we'll probably come up and maybe retest it one more time. But it's going to be a bit of a waiting game. These are great accumulation zones for the good projects that you could stake, projects that you don't mind being stagnant for a while. We'll go into more of that on another day, but I'm just looking at the reasons why Bitcoin is very likely in its bottom accumulation range, similar to what last cycle's 3,000K level was. And it just makes a lot of sense to me. So we'll take a quick little look. And also, just looking at the stochastic RSI, this is the week or the regular RSI. I mean, it looks like it wants to break out. And we get a bullish breakout here. I mean, we're so close. All we have to do is break through this, and the RSI is we're gonna start going up. So looking at this is back in 2018. This would be the 3K, 4K, 5K level. We punctured it, and then we started moving up. And I could see us doing something very similar to this, and that happened very quickly. Another thing is the bull market last year, it ended a little bit sooner. It ended at the end of October, beginning of November was it. The prior bull cycle, it ended in December and January with the altcoins. So being that this cycle ended earlier in the bull run, the bear cycle should end earlier as well. Just a little bit of a observation there. The only thing that kind of worries me a little bit is that the weekly stochastic RSI is still kind of up here, but that doesn't really matter. I don't think the weekly stochastic RSI is incredibly, you could say accurate, or I just don't think it's really holds a lot of weight. It also depends on which chart you're looking at, etc., etc. But here we'll look a little bit closer. I wanted to do a little time lapse here. I've done this before on other videos, but there's no harm in hitting the same nail a few more times, I guess you could say. So yeah, date range. All right, we'll go from right here to where we had the big breakout, huh? So that's 105 days, 112 days. About. Let's go in a little bit more. Yeah. So 16 bars, 112 days, something like that, right? All right, we'll do the same thing in this current situation that we have. And I bet it'll be exactly the same. What do you know? 105, 112 days. We'll be having a breakout very soon. Very soon. Also to note, the stock market is basically teetering on its 200-week moving average. That's also the same level as this is the 200-week moving average, which we really want to get above with the crypto market, which we will. I mean, that's at the 23, 24K level. Now, I mean, I think once the Fed pivots, once whatever happens, it's on, right? It's on. Now, if we get a nuclear war, or if Taiwan gets invaded, yeah, we probably will be going down to 10K. Everything will change, but there's no reason to really expect that. A lot of altcoins have gotten down 90%, 95%, 75 to 80 is the average. Bitcoin's down was at 74. It just makes sense that the pain is coming to an end, and we're gonna start seeing some of the sunlight, poking its head out of the clouds. Let's hope. Yeah, again, so stochastic RSI. We got the timeline. We got extreme fear. It's just the markets have just had it, right? They've just had it. I was going to mention something else before, but I can't really remember it right now. But this is it. Blockchain is what's going to help fix everything. I'm not saying Bitcoin is going to be the end all be all, but it's going to help with inflation. It's started the whole movement. This is what we need. We need blockchain. We need data transparency. We need a way to sift through the lies and the BS, which we have been completely bombarded with over the last few years. And if humanity is going to move forward technologically, we have to have it. If it doesn't work out, we're going back into some kind of dark ages. So that's it for me. Just a quick update. Good luck out there. Keep stacking. Keep hodling. We're probably going to see some crazy action here pretty soon, in my opinion. Peace.